Hey guys, how's it going? Heidi here again. I just pulled up here at work. There's my truck right there. I'm loading it up with my clean laundry and whatever else. I decided to make this video real quick because I discovered something that I find to be a real surprise. Hang on one second while I flip this camera. I guess I didn't need to flip it. I need to flip it back. Alright, so while I was home for the past couple days, I showed you guys that I got all this insulation installed. Just as a recap, you have to forgive the lighting. I just have my flashlight on the ceiling here. Well, I guess I could turn this light on, actually. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Now we got a little more light. Maybe if I move this over here, it'll be better. Okay, fantastic. I love that flashlight. It's rechargeable. It's got the magnet on the end. The head moves at 90 degrees. So, it's great. I use it for work. I want to get another one, but I haven't been able to find one. I got this one at a truck stop. But most of the ones they sell at the truck stops are powered by AA batteries. And I'm like, why do I want that when I can have a rechargeable? And the thing is, like, I'll plug this in the USB and charge it up, and it'll last me for like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't use it that much. So anyway, getting back to this part. So as I talked about, I put double layer reflectix on my walls, taped all the seams with foil tape. I put the sound deadening up here at the top. I started adding my 2-inch foam board in between my 2-inch studs. I had run out of foam board like I talked about, so I wasn't able to complete my insulation job on my walls here. So as you can see, half of this wall is half finished. Did I say that right? This wall is half finished. Still got to put in the foam board. The front area up here in the bulkhead, was able to get all that done. Half of this, I got almost this entire wall done. And I only got like part of this wall done. And I haven't even put any insulation on the ceiling yet. I haven't put any insulation on the ceiling. This section up here at the top of the wall isn't insulated either. All I have is this sound deadening stuff, which it does have a little bit of insulated value, very little, because it has the reflective stuff and the butyl tape. But the reason why I'm making this video at night during a huge snowstorm, by the way, it's snowing like crazy, was that, you know, I drove up here. It took me about almost an hour to get here because I was driving so slowly in the snow, and I had the heat cranked up. And normally when I'm driving the van and I have the heat cranked up and it's cold out, because it's like in the 20s today, this back part, this cargo area will be like an ice box. Well, we get here and I realize this area in the back, it's actually a lot warmer. It's no longer an ice box. And I haven't even finished putting all the insulation in. I haven't finished my insulation. I don't have my walls up yet, but it has already made such a difference. And also, like I talked about in a different video, I have a 1-inch foam board insulation under this subfloor with 1x4 pine framing all the way around. So just by having a little bit of insulation in the floor, getting a couple layers of reflectix in the wall. A lot of people are super down on reflectix. I've heard a lot of people talk about, oh, it doesn't really have much of an R value, and it's not a good radiant barrier and all this stuff. Well, I've used it in 3 builds now, and I have found that it has great radiant barrier effectiveness, and it also contributes quite a bit to insulating. Insulative factor, I think is the phrase I'm looking for. So anyway, this is what I got, guys. And it's raised the temperature in this cargo area substantially. You know, it's not as warm back here as it is up front here where the animals are all sitting. Hey, Phoebe. My 2 cats and my dog. It's super toasty up here. It's probably about 75 degrees up here. But back here, it's nice. It's probably in the 50s back here. Whereas, like I just said a while ago before, I got even some of this insulation in. It was an ice box back here. Even on a warmer night that was in the 30s. It was really cold back here. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to talk about the effectiveness of the sound deadening material for eliminating sound. Actually, it's a lot more quiet in here, and it's not echoey any longer, providing a little bit of insulative factor. And then having this Reflect-Extend, which I believe has really contributed to insulating. And definitely, like, I know a lot of people remove these metal bulkheads, but as you can see, I kept my metal bulkheads in on both sides here. And all I did, I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. All I did was remove the piece that was in the center. It was super easy to get out. I just had to pop out a few screws. And I thought it'd be nice to have this because I knew that I wanted a separating wall with a door. And by leaving the metal in, I have lost a little bit of space, about an inch. But I feel like it's made the wall up here a lot thicker. I was able to easily mount these 2x2s and put in a couple layers of insulation up here because I have 2-inch foam board, but behind the foam board I also have the sound deadening material up here on this bulkhead. All right, that's all I got. Oh, step outside real quick. So, ow! I keep hitting my head up here. I keep forgetting that I have to duck. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm just gonna hop out real quick. I'll show you guys how much this snow. It just started snowing an hour ago. So yeah, that's my truck my company's truck that I drive, and it's a winter wonderland. It's really pretty. Yeah, this my company has this little outfit over here. We've got this wash bay, and then there's an office there, and then we just have this yard where we keep our trailers over there, over here. Woo! And it's nice because it's near Dayton, Ohio, but it's out in this rural area. So this is all farmland over that way. But yeah, when I come back to work, this is where I come. I come up here. I usually pull up with my van right up to my truck, get my truck warmed up, get everything loaded in. And I get these animals. Oh my God, they're so cute. Hi guys. I wrestle with them, get them in there. They're usually pretty good. And then I go back to work. All right. If you're out here in the Midwest, well, I shouldn't say, well, yeah, Midwest. I know they have pretty bad ice over in Kansas and Oklahoma. And they have some pretty bad storms down south and a lot of tornadoes. This whole thing's moving over to the West Coast, or excuse me, East Coast. And we're supposed to get a lot of snow. So I have to leave here and drive down south about 30 minutes to pick up my load, which isn't supposed to be ready till morning. But I talked to work today and they said that they already have about, I don't know, 15 drivers that are shut down across the Midwest at my company. So I'm probably going to get the load, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to drive. I mean, if it's just snow and the roads aren't too bad and the trucks are out with the plows and the salt, I might be able to go ahead and drive because I'm headed up to Wisconsin, and Wisconsin isn't getting this storm at all. So if I can just get out of this snow belt that's running across the Interstate 70 corridor, and I can get up north closer to Interstate 80, then I'll be good to go. All right, that's all I got, guys. Woo! Talk to y'all later. Be careful if you don't have to travel. Take it from a truck driver. Stay home. Don't do it, man. Just don't do it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.